All right, I'm here with Coach Justin KMAland of the Lewis Central Titans after a victorious win over the ADM Tigers in this quarterfinal matchup. Coach KMAland, pretty exciting game, don't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those games that we haven't been down too much this season. And this is a senior-laden group for us that we hang our hats on. And we didn't do a lot of great things in the first half. Aiden Flora had some big, huge runs. And, that was our point of emphasis, number one, was don't let him have big plays. And we weren't assignment sound. We weren't gap sound. We had guys in the wrong gap early in the first half. And, I credit that to the speed of the game for some of our guys. And, but for how resilient our guys were, to be down 21-10 at halftime and just to fight and claw and get back into it. Our defense stepped up huge. They didn't score another point in the second half. And our offensive line came alive. We were able to run the ball. We had some big shot plays at different times to get down the field. And, a credit to our kids. They never quit. They believe in us. They believe in each other, more importantly. And to get back to the UNI Dome is spectacular for this group.
Well, you brought it up because it's no surprise to everyone else that Aiden Flora was going to be the one that you had to contain. You said the first half wasn't great. He had 157 rushing the first half. Did you know he ended the game with 158?
No, I did not. No.
So quite an adjustment made by you guys. What did you guys talk about at halftime?
We just talked about, hey, you got to get hands on the offensive lineman. If they're going to block down, you got to get hands, stay in your gap, don't get removed from your gap, in the first half, that's what happened. They down blocked and we ran straight up field and they kicked us out and gashed us. Our linebackers were not reading guards. We were going the wrong way, and for whatever reason, that was point of emphasis number 2 is read your guards, win the point of attack. And we just told our guys, you got 24 minutes. Your season's either going to be over, you're going to turn your stuff in on Monday, or you're going to go play in the Dome and you got to fight back and claw. And that's just a tribute to them and their mental toughness, their physical toughness, their their belief in this program, their love for this program, this community. It goes over and over with the time invested that, they weren't going to go down without a fight, and they sure did that.
So let's flip it over to the other side of the ball. I'm going to call it a bounce-back game by Camden Cross. But, it's not really a bounce-back game. It's just because of injury. What was it like getting him back? He had every carry tonight for you guys at the running back position.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. Camden was our starting running back to start the year, and we have 4 season-ending injuries to our other 4 running backs. And so right now it's Camden Cross and a freshman. And we believe in our freshman. We trust him. He got some carries last week. He had 50 yards, but, we're going to ride him. We're going to ride our seniors. We're going to ride our guys that, that have put in the time, put in the effort. Not that we don't believe in our other guys, but we said, hey, you're going to empty the tank tonight. You're going to leave everything else on this field. And if we go out and we go down, it's, it's not because you didn't leave everything out there. And he certainly did that. He's a tough competitor. He loves the game of football. He plays it hard, and he starts on defense and doesn't come out on defense. And, we told him early on, they're going to run 60, 70 plays. So you better get yourself nourished and hydrated, because we're going to run the ball too. And so, Camden Cross is a phenomenal football player, and, we love him and what he can do.
All right, Coach. So it is 5 of the last 6 getting to the semifinals, 3 straight in a row. What do you have to say about this particular one?
This one's just special, and I think it's just because no one believed in this group. You lose the caliber of players that we've had the last couple of years, and everyone knew we had some guys and they would be good, but we just have progressively gotten better each and every week. And I think that's the biggest thing, is they come to work every week. They put in the time. They believe in each other. They love each other, more importantly. They want to continue to keep playing, and I think that's what motivated and drove them to continue to work. Was we're gonna do this for each other, and no one else is gonna bail us out of this situation. And so this one's special. This one's a little bit different than the other ones. Especially for me, this is a little bit different with this group. And, I don't have an investment. The last 2, my son was on the team and things like that. So this one, it's a little bit different. I appreciate everything that these guys have done and the coaches have done, for our kids to get them to this point.
All right, excellent, Coach. Justin KMAland going on the semifinals. All right, I'm here with Lewis Central running back Camden Cross, senior. Big plays tonight. You went for 30 for 145 on those unofficial numbers. Camden, big win tonight against ADM. How do you feel, man?
I feel great. It's just an awesome experience being with this team, just meshing together at the right time, making big plays.
Of course. So we mentioned you got hurt earlier in the year. Tell me about that. Was that week 2 or 3 when that go down?
It was week 2 against Creston. I got stepped on and had a spiral fracture in my hand.
Man, and so then you came back. What week did you come back?
Week 9 against DCG.
So heavy workload tonight. You got every run. What was the early strategy going on? Like before the game, what was the strategy for you guys offensively?
Just go into it, trust my linemen. I knew there was eventually going to be holes there. Even if there wasn't many at first, I knew our linemen would get adjusted and get big plays.
Lewis Central scored 4 touchdowns tonight. Did you know you scored every single one?
I did not know that, but I kind of expected it. Not expected it, but like saw that on the scoreboard after the game.
3 rushing, 1 receiving. That's pretty excellent. So what's it feel like as a senior to be going back to the Dome once again?
It feels huge because sophomore year I tore my ACL, didn't get to experience that. Junior year, still trying to recover from that, didn't get much experience there. And this year I actually have a big role going into the UNI Dome, and it's just a great experience.
Yeah, a big role. I bet you'll have it all. You'll have a big load to carry once again. We'll find out who you guys play later tonight or tomorrow, but any thoughts on who you think you'll play end up next Thursday?
I'm really hoping for Glenwood. They're one of our rivals. It would just be kind of cool if we got to play them in the Dome.
All right, awesome, excellent. Thank you very much, Camden Cross. Congratulations on the big win, and go enjoy it with your teammates.
Thank you.